On behalf of the Executive Committee of the Child Rights Network for Southern Africa, I want to say a few words to welcome you all to this meeting. Especially you all should refer to the membership of CRINSA because this is your very, very special day. It's our very, very special day. Then in addition to you, we have our partners, those who have supported us, continue to support us, those who have interest in the business that we do, and also those that have the potential to link up with us for various purposes, working in our respective countries, but also working at the level of CRINSA itself. This meeting that we are holding here is a membership meeting for CRINSA. By membership, it implies that those participating in the meeting are supposed to be members from the respective member countries. And apart from representatives of national coalitions, we also have our development partners who have supported CRINSA before, such as Save the Children International, Plan International, TDH, which is tailored as Homes of Germany, and also the prospective supporting partners, but we also have technical stakeholders, other networks in the region.
As an older sister or brother, we've watched CRINSA grow with interest, and we are really looking forward to great things. We've seen CRINSA enter into uncharted territory, talking about taxes and issues that no one was talking about.
They keep growing. I don't think we will ever stop growing. The opportunities for growth are immense. When CRINSA started, I'm sure they did not imagine that they would go beyond just being a regional network. They are now beyond a regional network because we are engaging on continental issues together. As the EACRN, we have always looked up to them as our big brother because they started a little bit before we did, and the collaboration that we have has been very instrumental also in influencing the growth of the EACRN.
We have strong national child rights networks that are credible, that are able to deliver on their mandates at national level, who also have a membership at national level, which means CRINSA is not people in this room. All these people that I'm looking at who are from the countries are representatives of national networks. In some country, it could be 200 organizations that has mandated the person to be in this room. In other countries, it could be 50. In other countries, it could be 400, like in Tanzania. So this is a meeting of representatives of national networks, and the members are many out there.
Network would like to see a country where all children enjoy their rights as defined in our constitution, as well as the UNCRC and the African Charter on the Rights and the Welfare of the Child. So our mission is that we bring together like-minded organizations. We also act as a catalyst for change so that we can finally have a child-friendly nation. At this point, it's not so friendly to children, and we're looking forward to the African Child Policy Forum report to see how we're doing as a country.
I think it's time now to talk about implementation. I think we have dwelled much on the policy discourse and the law discourse, which is important, but I think it's time that we start looking at whether these policies are being implemented effectively.
So that's my one contribution that I have, and that needs to be included in their strategy.
In our advocacy work, we need a premise, something that anchors our advocacy, especially when we're engaging with the Southern African Development Community. And we notice that SADC itself has more than 30 protocols on different other subjects, except for the majority of the population in the region who are the children.
So far, we appreciate that governments across our region are working on a package of services for children, but we also recognize that with our new vision for Africa, We are appreciating the need to invest in our children and our youth if we want to really reap the youth dividend. And we think the time could be ripe now to launch the concept of a protocol for children. A protocol is a much stronger document. It is a document that governments actually sign up to.
So us as civil society will be able to use that protocol to make them accountable on how they are making sure that the rights of children are protected and upheld in their countries.
We are prepared for the struggle. We will need to get this on. So, no doubt, we will continue to seek your support to ensure that the protocol is in place. But what I liked about your presentation is identifying champions for the struggle. And for me, I think the networks should be able to do this easily because there are people they are working with in country. They could be in parliament, they could be government officials, they could be just community people. And generally, the issue of children, everyone agrees that they need to do something around children. So it's not very difficult to speak to issues of children. They are not political. But at times we have seen, government prioritizing other areas at the expense of children's issues. And I think it will be an opportunity to ensure that, they remain focused in supporting this cause for a protocol.
Service Award 2017 is the Swaziland Children's Consortium.
In our discussions, where is the child in what we are saying? Where is the child? We try and focus on the children. So we're not saying we are getting there. It's still a long battle to go. Whenever we look at our celebrations in civil society, when we look at the drop of, infant mortality rates, we celebrate the successes. But personally, my question is, are we counting the gross? We celebrate the net and we forget about the gross. If so many children are dying less from what used to be before, have we counted the gross number of children that need immunization? If so many children are accessing school, being registered, have we counted the gross number of children who are actually supposed to be in school? So I think we need to consider both the gross and the net. When we get employed, we look at both our gross and our net salaries. So even in our work, I would like us to encourage, let's count those children. Let's look at the gross and then let's look at the net. Perhaps we'll celebrate less and sleep less because there's so much more out there. Thank you very much.